Hi guys, it's Roxy with Roxie's Broadway Breakdown. Welcome back to my channel where it's always about musical theater. And today I want to do Disney monologues for teens. If you've got an upcoming audition for a Disney show, you might want to have a Disney monologue on hand. You don't have to. You should always do a monologue, whether it's comedic or dramatic that they're asking for that you're really comfortable with. But Disney has a very specific way of writing their characters, whether it be in tone or texture or style, for their princesses, their comedic sidekicks, their villains. And so having a Disney monologue prepared might not be a bad idea. So let me give you some options. And I think these are all pretty age appropriate for teenagers. So from Cinderella, I have every girl is dreaming and wishing she were at the ball tonight. And this is, there is a stage version, a musical stage version of Cinderella, but I think I pretty much picked all of these from like the movie animated versions. So this is pretty much the quintessential princess monologue because at every moment in a princess movie, they have that moment of that dreamy, lofty, oh, grass is always greener on the other side kind of feeling like, yes, I live in this castle, but if only my prince would come, or yes, I have this life, but oh, I wonder what the world looks like outside of these walls, or oh, if just my wicked stepmother weren't like this. You know, it's just got that feel to it. So it's just, if you need one of those kind of monologues, this is a great monologue. All right, from Lion King, I have Nala, and this is a very excited, kind of upbeat monologue that I just love. And it's when she first sees Simba for the first time, and he's come back because she thought this whole time it's after Scar told everybody that Simba was gone forever, and she finds out, oh, she's like, Simba, whoa, where did you, I mean, I can't believe it, you're here. And so it shows kind of a range of anything from excitement to, you know, like, oh, and she's like, oh, and this means you can be king. And so it's just everything from relief to you're not gone, you came back, I have my friend, this means you can be king, like the whole world has changed again. So I just like it. It's a range of emotions that you can really have fun and play with. All right, from Freaky Friday, I love this movie. It's a mom and daughter who the world sort of changes, cosmic things happen, and they've now switched bodies. So now the mom is the daughter is the mom. And this monologue is, he's out to get me. Sometimes they title it, she has a boyfriend and you're weird. So it's where the daughter, who is now really the mom, is confronting her teacher about a grade she doesn't like. So the teacher thinks he's talking to just a teenage student, but it's really her mom. And it's like really a parent talking to a teacher. So it turns out to be a very, you know, funny, haha kind of conversation, that the teacher's a little bit more than he's bargaining for. But I think it's funny. And Lindsay Lohan is just great in this movie. So is Jamie Lee Curtis. Okay, so Frozen 2. So the original Frozen, yes, was the stage musical, but now this is Frozen 2. And this is a moment between Anna and Elsa. And it's very tender. It's a very sisterly, bonding kind of moment where Anna is finally telling Elsa, it's not your fault. That's the monologue. It's not your fault, because Elsa's always blamed herself for, you know, her powers and the family breaking up and her parents not being around anymore. And she's like, no, you know, mom and dad went to try and find help for your powers, and you know, it's not your fault that they got shipwrecked. And it's just, you know, stop blaming yourself for all of this. It's not your fault. So it's a very kind of full circle moment for the two sisters. All right, from Mulan, this is a very soul-searching kind of monologue. So in Mulan, she dresses like a boy so she can go to war for her father and to save her father from going to war. And the monologue is someone worthwhile. And this is her reflection point, like the song she sings, Reflections, but this is her reflection point in the movie where she's you know, thinking, what did I do this for? Did I do this for the right motivations? Did I do this for the right reasons? Did I do this for me? Did I do this for him? And it's a very poignant point in the plot where, you know, she really questions herself. But it's kind of a, you know, kind of happens where it needs to happen for her to finish her journey and get going, finish the movie. All right. And then one of my favorites, Sleeping Beauty has never been a stage musical, and I don't know that I'd even count Sleeping Beauty as a movie musical, but I love Maleficent's monologue. Well, what do we have here? Monologue when she comes into the baptism of Aurora, and she's so indignant for not being invited to the baptism, but she knows good and darn well she was never invited, but she comes anyway, and she's, well, I can't believe I wasn't invited, but that's fine. I'll leave. But before I leave, I too have a gift for the babe, and that's where she places a whole spell upon Aurora and the castle. So I just love it. It's so villainous. If you're looking for a really good villain kind of monologue, that's a great one if you're maybe a little bit older. So there you go. There's some choices. I think there's a good range and a good mix in there of some comedic and dramatic and fun. And anyway, I hope you like that. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. And also, if you have some others that you'd like to share, please put it in the comments below. All right. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Bye.